Now, do we have to amend the agenda to include, to be able to vote?
What is the agenda list now for?
It just says commissioner's time.
No, I think the commissioner during his time thinks he's got a lot of motion, I think that's okay.
So you would have to make a motion when we can vote or discuss after you make a motion to do so.
I'll make a motion that we do the name at Staples Mill.
I'll second.
As Bill said, I'm all for, and I'm very, very happy that the daughter is pleased with it as well. I feel like a little more due diligence, not that you didn't do some really good research and contacting the only living, daughter that was left, but in order to do whatever the due process is for naming something, not only for the park board to research it as well, but come back to us with what they have found, be able to create a PR piece if in fact that is, the route that we want to take. I mean, I love the story that you have, but I'd like to have a little more timeline research about the property.
I'd like to call for a vote, please.
All right. Mr. Gertz,
Yes.
Mrs. DeTore,
No.
and Mr. Barker.
Yes.
All right. And can you state again, was it Staples Meadows?
What do you folks think about that?
But irrelevant to what the vote passed, can we still do that research?
Sure.
That would be great, because, whether it passed or not, I think having a PR piece with that knowledge and information, and historical information would be, really important to.
And we'll be happy to do that, so. To swing by and pick your brain, Bill. So. All right.
I'll call Lois today and tell her that the board has agreed to, and she'll be very happy.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Anything else from the commissioners? I've got a couple things, but anything else from the commissioners? All right, I'm going to read a letter from the Jog County Public Library. Dear Sandy, writing to Sandy Ward, our marketing manager, on behalf of the Jog County Public Library and our community, I would like to thank you for partnering with us on Joga Workout, W-O-R-K. Work stands for walk, observe, read, and know. The park maps were much appreciated by attendees, and their challenge was well received. While we had lower overall numbers compared to last year, we were very excited to see the percentage of completion rise significantly to over 50% system-wide. We consider the final celebration of the Observatory Park to be a huge success, despite the weather being a little troublesome at times. Denise Wolf did a tremendous job helping me coordinate with us and make sure everything was in place to make the night a success. Arranging tents, meeting us on site, and offering backup solutions, she did an excellent job. We could not have offered this event to the community without the Jog Park District's help and support. Thank you again for partnering with Jog County Public Library. We hope that the partnership was also beneficial to you and that we can work together in the future. Sincerely, Nick Fagan. Nick is the head of Adult Services, Jog County Public Library, Littlefield Library. So thank you to Denise, thank you to Sandy. Partnerships are important, and as John just shared in Nature Scopes, partnerships with our schools, they're very important initiatives, and they're gratifying too, so good job, staff. Just want to make mention of the Wall That Heals. As you know, it was at our Jog County Fairgrounds, September 8th through the 11th. It was definitely a success. We estimate that there were 8,700 people that attended the Vietnam Veterans Memorial replica of the Wall That Heals. So it was an honor and privilege to be there. It was an honor and privilege for me as a veteran to read the names of Jog County residents that unfortunately were killed in action. But it was very moving, and it was a privilege for Jog Park District to partner with Veteran Services Commission with the Jog Fair Board, and I tell you, it couldn't went better to see how quickly the fair was able to. And the concessionaires and the rides were able to vacate the premises. We were concerned, but everything came off without a hitch. For the most part, the weather cooperated. When it didn't matter. So we had donations of food, donuts. The wall was manned 24/7. A great opening ceremony, a great closing ceremony. So it was a real honor to be a part of that initiative. So I just want to thank staff for all their hard work. just a little kudos to everyone, but especially to Teresa, our special events coordinator, Holly, our outreach coordinator. They were on site much of the time. Our operations crew came in for setup and tear down, and Patrick, one of the gentlemen, Patrick and Tim, the two gentlemen in charge of the project, said, we took second place only to active duty military and set up and tear down the wall. So those were great kudos. They estimated 4 hours. We had it up in less than 2 hours, so right around 2 hours. So that probably has something to do with 90-degree weather the day of setup, but it was definitely a privilege to be a part of that.
One thing, John, I'd like to add too, John and I were there together. And I was impressed with the fact that there were 5 school buses there, which meant that some of the teachers were well aware of the magnitude of this wall. And I appreciated that, and I think John did too.
Yeah, that's a great point. Teresa.
Didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh, no, Teresa and Holly invited the various school districts, off the top of my head, Cardinal, Newberry, Berkshire, Chardon, not sure about West G or Kenston, whether they attended, but virtually, a lot of the schools attended, so.
And
Great.
scouts and others.
Okay, great. Yeah, scouts on Saturday, Girl Scouts, Boy Scouts, so it was a privilege to bring this to the community. Okay. Last but not least, we just came through our first, what we hope will be annual Park Appreciation Day. I'll have some numbers at the next board meeting for you as far as attendance, but a special thank you to the lady to my left, Cheryl Hatridge, for coordinating all of the food. So nice opportunity once a year to serve our members of our community some hot dogs, to be able to grill out. I was at Swan Creek with Paul Pira. Paul Pira did a fishing program for our families, for our kids. They all caught fish, had a family that never fished ever, they caught fish. So a few families took some fish fillets home with them for dinner, so it was a lot of fun. So
But you might also say who did the filleting. Mr. Pira.
Mr.
If you ever
Pira.
fillet bluegills, you'll know it's not a lot of fun.
So the management team was at various locations, grilling hot dogs, offering canoes. What did you do, Cheryl? A bit of bocce ball,
No, we did some of the cornhole.
cornhole. So, all right. So it was a lot of fun. I love to grill, so I had a good time. So cooking hot dogs. Okay, we'll have a few more details at next month's meeting regarding attendance and things of that nature. That's all I have for commissioners' time. Anything else? All right, if not, I will entertain a motion to go into executive session. On the agenda is stated that the purchase of property, the consideration of purchase of property, and Mrs. DeTore made mention of employee evaluation process. Okay, so entertain a motion. Go into executive session.
Second.
Okay, Mr. Gertz,
Yes.
Mrs. DeTore,
Yes.
and Mr. Park.
Yes.
Thank you.